inside a pocket. Where does a rider keep his discretion? Inside a pocket filled with holes. For eventually his very presence is noticed by those very souls. Mend a stitch and hold on tightly. Take what's left towards a grave. Remaining love would be of value, and one might wonder if he was brave. It's all energy. When I think about it, it's all energy. I never exhaust of life or love. I have the power deep within me, not to fall, but rise above. There's no substitute for hard work, and some dreams are harder to chase. But finding yourself within determination, where the power is yours in place, that's the deepest intimacy life could ever give you. A road map of love and a new direction leading home for two. Here say, if by satisfaction you have come to some degree, should you value or settle or forge, it was we, see, the heaven holds the umpire, the referee and the goal defence, and some ways heavens hold the mighty happensense. But what of all the kingdom gates, and the dreamers in denial, the keeper for the valuable, and the umpteenth smile? Should we keep on dreaming dreams for those who've crashed and in their former days? Many dreams we had to offer to apologise for, he says, when all we wanted was by knowing if this life holds hope and prayers, where love it had begun, instead of questions after questions, and knowing no one cares. Thick and thin, could your eyes be more particular? And to known extreme, for I have many times before felt him in a dream. Could love be so observant that it see through thick and thin? My heart it holds so many dreams, all in all they are of him. Perfect view. I cannot bring myself to say it, for if I have, it has an end towards such death. I could not have the heart to find it embedded in one's breath. Sanctuaries of a sinner gone mad, all in all the seasons sad might tell, considering the final call, or the way the seasons dwell. For my own heart holds properties cherished by the sun, and long as I remember you, and love where it begun, such value has to spend on nights rendered black and blue, where all the stars are high above, and they have the perfect view. A soldier's part. On hills of poppies, the lands they rest, the battle won, they did their best. They fought for freedom, a soldier's part, with tender feelings and aching heart. No man has ever been to war, and not remembered which he saw, for coming home in caskets brave, for their freedoms to the grave. To the many fallen in this life, for the angels by their side, for the sake of millions, to live in peace, they may rest for those who've died. A battle won, and so of heart, for it was a soldier's part to protect and honour in his hand. He fights within and for his land. Victory climb, victory climb. With much grievance and indecision, one might suffer death's great form, if not to be accounted when the courageously brave transform. The strings of life fold into death, and knotted at the ends of time, I greater truth in letting go, and the celebrated victory climb. Insensitive. I may have cautioned off the insensitivity with a smile, seemingly just like a smirk. And when the emotions finally caught up with me, I felt somewhat evil, like a jerk. But when the biggest illusion of life, it's not just the way we seek or think. It's due to our perception of water and whether or not we float or sink. Our future. If thou hast faith in kinship, and thou hast love for quote, could our hearts foresee our future and many more years to note? For I have courageous feelings, they seem to battleground, but holy is the love's adventure, in him I know that I have found. Love makes more than average, the companion of the soul, but deep and no comparison seeks it all. He's accompanied by the heart, immortal words as if to give. And so the story never ends, for as long as love I wish to live.